Hello students, welcome to Mind Riders Education. Today I will discuss NEET question paper from chapter Electrostatics. This question is from Electrostatics asked in 2007, NEET 2017. The question is, a capacitor is charged by a battery, the battery is removed and another identical uncharged capacitor is connected in parallel. The total electrostatic energy of resulting system. We have to compute the total electrostatic energy of resulting systems. So let us see how we will solve this. So suppose this is initial capacitor and question says that during charging with cells, this is cell and capacitor is charged with this cell. So initial energy Ui equal to half Cv square. We know this formula for charging capacitor. Initial energy is this. Now question says that there is no battery connected. Now since there is no battery connected means and there is one uncharged capacitor connected in parallel to this. So now the energy will change and final energy is equal to 1 by 2 C dash V dash square. Since this capacitor is connected in parallel, so its equivalent capacitance equal to C plus C, that is 2C. Now you have to find out this due to change in capacitor, its potential also change. So what is new potential? So suppose V was the earlier potential and now after this its potential becomes V dash square. We know that V equal to Q by 2C from this formula. Q equal to CV, then we can say V equal to Q by C. So in place of C we have 2C, so V dash equal to Q by 2C, and initially it was Q by C. So you will get ratio as 1 by 2. So we can write here V dash equal to V by 2. Put this V dash in this equation. This is equal to 1 by 2 into 2C into V by 2 whole square. So finally you will get UF equal to 1 by 4 CV square. So UF by UI, now you find the ratio of these two, 1 by 4 CV square divided by half CV square. After solving this, you will get 1 by 2. It means UF equal to UI by 2. So correct answer is A, decrease by a factor of 2. Now let us move to second question. The second question says that suppose the charge of proton and an electron differ slightly. So the charges of proton and electron differ slightly. One of them is minus E and other is E plus delta. If net electrostatic force and gravitational force between two hydrogen atoms placed at a distance d much greater than atomic size apart is 0, then delta E is of order of. So they are asking about delta E. So let us restructure this question. So they have given you two hydrogen atoms. So suppose this is my first hydrogen atom and this is my second hydrogen atom. And they have given you the charge is E plus delta E proton and E electron. So net charge for this particle is E plus delta E minus E. So total charge is E on this atom. Now in this atom, this is delta E and this is also delta E. So the new charge is delta E and delta E in both the cases. Now we have to compute gravitational force. So gravitational force, since these two atoms are separated by distance d. So gravitational force acts here, as well as due to charge, electrostatic force exists here. So you have to compute these two forces. Like gravitational force Fg equal to gmm by d square, whereas electrostatic force is k into, since this is delta, this is not E, this is equal to delta E. This is typing mistake. So this is also delta E. So the electrostatic force is Fe equal to K into delta E divided by d square. Since net force on system is 0, it means Fg equal to Fe. It means gmm by d square equal to K into delta E whole square by d square. D square you can cancel each other, and delta E square equal to gmm by K. So after solving this, you will get delta E square. Since we don't know, this is quite approximate, we can approximate because there are answer is in terms of 10 to the power, so we'll consider only 10 to the power terms. Other terms can be neglected because this is approximate. So this is 10 to the power minus 11, this is 10 to the power minus 11, then 10 to the power minus 27 whole square, so it will become 10 to the power minus 54, and then divided by 10 to the power 9. So delta A will be in order of 10 to the power minus 37. So the correct answer is B, 10 to the power minus 37 coulomb. Now next question says that the diagram below show the region of equipotential. So these all are equipotential, having this potential is shown here. A positive charge is moved from point A to point B. So this is positive charge. It is moved from point A to point B in all the this equipotential surfaces. So they are asking in all the four cases the work done is, what is work done in all these cases. So we know that work done is equal to Q into delta V. Since in all regions are equipotential, means there is no change in potential, delta V equal to 0. It means work done is also 0. So work done in all case is same, that is 0. Correct answer is B. Now come to question 7. An electric dipole is placed at an angle 30 degree with an electric field intensity 2 into 10 to the power 5 Newton per coulomb. It experiences a torque equal to 4 Newton meter. The charge on the dipole, if dipole length is 2 centimeter. So here they are given you theta equal to 30 degree, electric field intensity is this, tau equal to this, length they have given you in centimeter, so convert it into meter. They are asking Q equal to what? So now we know that tau equal to P cross E means PE sine theta. So tau equal to P into E into sine theta. P is given as charge into length because this is dipole. So P equal to charge into distance, so Q into L into E sine theta. So put, from this we can compute Q equal to Z divided by E dot L sine theta. Put all these values, you will get 2 millicoulomb. So the correct answer is B, 2 millicoulomb. This is the correct answer. Next question is, a parallel plate capacitor of area A, plate separation B, and capacitance C is filled with 4 dielectric material having dielectric constant K1, K2, K3, K4. They have given you dielectric constant for all these materials, K2, K3, K4. And area is given as A by 3, A by 3. This is also A by 3. This distance is B by 2, and this distance is B. Now they are saying if a single dielectric material is to be used to have same capacitance C in this capacitor, then its dielectric constant A is given by. So they are asking you to calculate dielectric constant K. So first you have to restructure this diagram. So we can restructure this diagram as, since there is two capacitor having dielectric constant K1, K2 and K3, its one end is connected with this and other is connected with this. It means they all are in parallel. So we can restructure this as C1, C2, C3 is in parallel and C4 is finally connected in series. This C4 is connected in series. Now we know that capacitor C equal to K times K epsilon naught into A by D. This is formula for capacitance having dielectric constant K and area is A and D is distance between plate. So we can compute C1, C2 and C3. So C1 equal to K times of epsilon naught into A by 3 divided by D by 2. So after solving this, you will get 2K1 epsilon naught A by 3. Similarly, we can compute C2 equal to 2K2 into epsilon naught A by 3. Similarly, C3 we can compute and C4 we can compute like this. Now, from this structure, we can say that equivalent capacitance of this 1 by CAB is given by 1 by this 3 is connected in parallel. So its equivalent is C1 plus C2 plus 3 C4. And this C4 is connected in series. So this is its equivalent is 1 by this plus 1 by this. So put this value of all this in C1, C2 and C3, C4. You will get this term, and after solving this you will get 2 by K equal to 3 by K1 plus K2 plus K3 plus K by 4. So this is the correct answer, 2 by K. So this 2 by K, 3 by this. Correct answer is answer C. Now next question is, a capacitor of 2 microfarad is charged as shown in the diagram. When the switch S is turned to position 2. Now initially this capacitor is connected with this and passes through this. After some time, S is turned to position 2. S is turned to this position. The percentage of its storage energy dissipated is. They are asking about energy dissipation in this case. Now we know that during charging of capacitor, energy stored in 2 microfarad capacitor is Ui equal to half C square. So you will get V square into 10 to the power minus 6. Initially charge stored in 2 microfarad capacitor is Qi equal to Cv. So we can compute Q like this. Now when switch is turned on to position 2, now switch is turned to position 2, then the charge flows and both capacitors share the charges till common potential Vc is achieved. After connecting this, there is no battery and the capacitor will charge due to charging of this capacitor only. So the common potential will exist between this and this capacitor. So you have to find this common potential. Suppose Vc is common potential. This is total charge by total capacitance. So total charge is given, total capacitance is given. So you can compute d by 5. Now final energy stored UF equal to half Cv square. So you will get V square by 5 into 10 to the power 6. A percentage loss energy. So delta U equal to Ui minus Uf divided by Ui into 100. So you know Ui, Uf, put all these values, you will get as 80%. So the correct answer is answer B, 80%. Thank you for today's lecture. In next lecture, I will discuss more questions from this chapter. Please subscribe this channel. Thank you.